Hello everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just thought I'd put together a video on blockchain API for Bitcoin with Python and potential trading potential with this. Just wanted to go over two posts I just put up in the last day. The first one on my blog at quantlabs.net/blog. If you go over to Bitcoin blockchain API Python trading example, I have a series of articles here that you can show you how to use with GitHub, how to use the blockchain.com API examples, and some of the examples that you can use, like here, in this case with, let me just roll it back here. So if you go on to GitHub at this link here with the blockchain API v1 version 1 client Python. So in that, it's quite interesting. Right now I'm just wanting to use the statistics. You could maybe use this as a leading indicator for the flow of Bitcoin, and obviously that has an impact on the rest of the crypto space for market direction. So here under statistics, and follow that on the docs, what you'll have here is, it's fairly easy. You just pip install the blockchain. Yeah, you'll be able to get it in the link, the previous link, and from there, let me just see here. Pip install. Well, it's basically pip3 or pip install, pip3 install blockchain. And what will happen is, what you can do is you can then, in your Python code, be able to import the blockchain package and the statistics, and then from there run the statistics and get method or function, and then you'll get all these statistics currently on the blockchain. Now again, this is not third party, this is right on the blockchain itself directly. So there's no exchanges, nothing, and there's a lot of advantages with it because there's no third party fees or anything like that. It's just whatever you pay on the blockchain to pay the miners and whatnot. So some interesting stats that come out of this: total blocks, total BTC. We could also look at things like hash rate. This one I think is the important one, number of transactions, because that will tell you, I'm not sure if that's purchases or withdrawals and deposits into the blockchain or transfers. I guess it would imagine transactions is exactly that. Transfers, things being bought on the blockchain, but number of transactions is the key, because that tells you if there's more activity on it. It's most likely telling you that either more people are withdrawing or fewer people are depositing, or that's the whole point of the doing this. And also, you can get trade volume as well. So these stats are really, really helpful to track the outlook, maybe over a day, a couple hours on Bitcoin itself. So these are really useful. So I'll let you dig into that. Also, if you look at my source code example that I provide, right here, I just show you just one simple example again. Do the import, run it with the get, and then you just print out one of the objects from the stats class object that would be returned, and then you can print out, in this case, total blocks, trade volume, and so on. And that's in Bitcoin, obviously. So there's that. So let me just go back to the other pieces. So that's really good for trading. Now, where it really gets interesting is, I thought, wouldn't it be better to see if you could build some form of trading strategy if it was to be run on the blockchain itself? So all you're really doing on a blockchain, or on an exchange like in Binance, you're just buying and selling whatever you think is in the whatever crypto coin you're wanting to trade. So for instance, if you're going to buy Bitcoin and it's $10,000 today, and you buy it, but you know down the line it could be worth, in a day, 24 hours, it would be worth 10,100. So then you sell it after the 24 hours and you made $100. So there is that kind of simple strategy using those statistics I just show you, by creating a wallet. You can do that dynamically. You can also transfer a wallet and spend on the wallet. So I thought maybe there's a strategy here that you could build. For instance, if you have two bots, one that buys, one that sells, and then because you have to transfer between the two. I don't know. I'm just thinking aloud, but I just want to show you the blockchain technology. If you have an idea, let me know. That'd be cool. Or let people in the comments know what you think. But I just thought this would be kind of cool to do. So in here, you can create a wallet. Actually, let me show you. There's two articles I posted myself. So what I just showed you with the article on my blog, Bitcoin Blockchain API Python Training Example. So we're just doing a simple statistics, gleaning some data, some statistical data of the blockchain, and then potentially doing a buy and a sell or a transfer in the anticipation that Bitcoin goes up, let's say. And then I got a previous, a subsequent article called Bitcoin Blockchain During Coronavirus. Now, the reason I bring up coronavirus is because it's becoming what appears to be a safe haven. I'm starting to profit a little bit on my bots since this thing's gone full tilt, the coronavirus. So this is just another way of making some money on Bitcoin, depending upon the moves, obviously. So I thought, why not try this? So digging further into Bitcoin, there's some programming examples that I've given here. So what we have here is, let me see here. I think I got it in here. Okay, so I'm just building this out right now. So in here, there's all these different links, but in here, I'll show you this on my command line. So what we have here is, let's say you want to create a wallet on the blockchain. What you first have to do is you have to follow this link here. You follow this link as well to install the wallet. Part of it's in JavaScript. And what you can do on a Mac, in my case, if you're using, I have to go into a terminal. What you do is, in here, you have to install using Brew. So you might have to install Brew on your server or on your system. And in here, what you can do is, in my case, I've updated the NPM, which is a package manager for JavaScript. And what you can do is you run this command right here. So you upgrade to the latest version NPM, okay? And then once you get that running, the next step is to install, I believe, to install right here, using this guy, npm install blockchain wallet service. So you can get that information here. These two links will show you how to do that in greater detail. And what will happen is it will launch a server to run locally on your system, as you can see here. So I ran it here. So for instance, let's see if this might be it here. Okay. So in here, what we're doing is, I'll find it, maybe this one. Okay, so this one will show you how to do everything. So what you do is, whatever, you got to get npm on your operating system. Like in my case with Mac OS. And then once you install the blockchain wallet service, then what you can do is you can run it. And that's the version. And then you can update if you need to. And then from there, to get it running, you just run this guy. I just run it like that, okay? And then from there, once you run it, you can see that the server is running. And then in another terminal session, what you can do is to kind of get everything running. First of all, as I said, you need the pip install. Get that through the course. As I said earlier, you can do a pip3 install blockchain like that. Okay, and then that will install it. And then what will happen is you can run Python, your Python 3 out, I guess, right here. And then what it will do is you can then import, you run this line from blockchain import wallet. Let's see if I can find that. I think it's this one here. Or is it this guy right here? So under create wallet. So under create wallet, you can run all kinds of commands, but the key here is that for the usage, once you get your blockchain package installed in the Python, you can run that import in your Python interpreter. In my case, I just ran this default. And what it does, it will set up a wallet with a password. As you can see here, password. That's the password, the wallet address or the wallet ID, I believe. And then the location of where the server is. So that is what I just showed you, the Java wallet server, this guy right here. So that Python, this right here, will connect into that server and then create a wallet or connect into the wallet. And then you should be able to do all the other fun stuff on the blockchain, on the Bitcoin blockchain. So you could see here, I ran it, didn't have any issue. Then I wanted to make a payment to some, whatever the wallet number was, which doesn't exist. So you could make a payment to the other wallet, and maybe, just maybe, if you hold for a certain amount of time on the recipient end, and the Bitcoin goes up in value, and you hold on to when the receiver receives it, you can make some money doing that, or just holding on to your own amount. But it's kind of interesting how you could do this. Not only that, but there's a lot of useful use cases for this, using all these different features. So for instance, as I said, you can do transfers to create a wallet. I think this is the wallet server. I haven't really dug into it. Get the exchange rate. So showing you the statistics. You can also maybe create a receiver of Bitcoin payments. And the thing is that I really like about this is I think you can make up your own wallet ID. I mean, so for instance, if I create a new wallet called, I don't know, is this the right, okay, so that's sending to the wallet, but here I'm going to create a new wallet. So it's got this password. So let's say if I choose a new wallet, I don't know, just a bunch of crap. Let's see if it gets created. So I think this new wallet exists on, or is able to work on the blockchain. Again, if I'm wrong, please somebody correct me. I'll gladly take the criticism for this, because I'm just assuming things. So this is a dynamically created wallet, and then that's connected to the other end, to the server, and then it will process the payments, or then I could just maybe to people to receive Bitcoin to this wallet ID with this password, and then be able to have that amount in the wallet, because you got to remember it's all stored. I'm trying to remember if this is all stored on the blockchain. But if you have a device like a Tezor or a hard cold storage wallet, let me think here. As an example, one I might have, I think it's Tezor wallet. Yeah, so a Trezor wallet. Sorry, these guys right here, a hard cold storage wallet, and transfer whatever's received into that wallet. And it looks like you can kind of do this dynamically. I don't know, but quite interesting that you can do this. And again, there's no third party. I think there's a little bit of commission fees that's part of the features of the blockchain. But in terms of third party transfers through an exchange or through a bank or whoever, you don't have to. It's all eliminated because you're sitting on the blockchain to do these transfers and payments and whatnot. This is the beauty of it, and it's all done right on your own desktop using Python and Java. So I thought I'd show that to you. If I'm wrong in anywhere, please let me know. As I said, I'm not a real expert here. I'm just interpreting what I'm reading and kind of playing with. But I think this is really powerful. And I say this in line with the coronavirus because you can imagine as we're all kind of getting all quarantined in a home and people are running out of cash, maybe this might be a great third party or an alternative to transact through a computer and be able to eliminate a lot of third-party fees. And you could dynamically create these wallet IDs from what I understand. And I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm sure there's rooms for improvement, but I think it's powerful whatever way, however I'm playing it with it. And as I said, if you want the links, just go to my blog, as I've shown you again. And the two links for this is one is called my blog, quantlabs.net/blog, Bitcoin blockchain during coronavirus, and the other one is Bitcoin blockchain API Python training example. Other than that, thanks for watching, and we shall talk to you later. Have a good day.